that call. And we chatted about a few things because you wanted to understand my background and my reasons for joining.
Yeah.
And I suppose, yeah, he did ask me, because he asked me about whether I had another business or something related to e-commerce. And I had started something. And then obviously he's given me some information that I need to look into. I haven't actually started looking into it because I haven't had the time yet. I'm just worried that with e-commerce, I don't know what your thoughts are, where if you were to get into e-commerce, how much time will that take and how much is involved in the making of an e-commerce business? And would I be still able to do all the other things that I am kind of interested in? Because obviously it's still very early and I haven't made my mind up.
We don't do that, blessing. We're affiliate marketers first. I think you'll find the majority will start affiliate selling, and then they'll go to IX, Import Experts, after.
And do the e-commerce
side. That's what normally happens in the SFM. So it depends on your intuition, your gut feeling. If it's
so this probably ties in with Coolan, actually, because Coolan's just had his call with his consultants as well.
Hello.
And he's in a similar, I think the consultant's done the same with Coolan. He's given him some stuff to look at regarding the e-commerce side, doesn't he, Coolan?
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, for some reason, blessing.
It's Karen as well.
They seem to be going more towards the IX on the consultant calls. I don't know if they're just trying to flush people out and say, well, no, I want to do affiliate. So it's up to yourselves just to go with your gut instinct and say, no, I'll stick with affiliate for now, and maybe I'll fill my boots later with IX.
I think they're just trying to open your eyes that there's two ways, because they know most of us are affiliates. So, of course, we are here to do the affiliates. We know it inside out. So they're coming from the side of the import expert. So you get everything you need to make your informed decision which path you're going to choose to go on.
Okay. All right. It did throw me off a little bit. And I was left thinking, oh my goodness, what have I started? What have I put myself into?
Because when people come in here, they are coming in to do affiliate marketing, and when you get your consulting call, they're kind of like playing devil's advocate, and we're getting a lot of it.
I wouldn't have thought I didn't come in to do affiliate marketing. I came in just to earn some money. I didn't know what it was to do. I just wanted to make money. I think that's show me how to do it.
Gist,
Yeah, it's a bit overwhelming at the moment, blessing. I mean, once you've had these calls, they kind of unlock Pandora's box all over the place, and then you're thinking, bloody hell, I haven't even thought about IX yet.
Yeah.
Give me a chance.
It just comes down to your decision whether something like that interests you. So some people come in and think, yeah, I've already got a product in mind that I would like to sell. So, I don't know, it might be a kitchen utensil, so I don't know. But if they've got something in their head that they already have an idea of, then it's easier for them to go down that product selling side of things, which is the e-commerce. If you come in and you haven't got a clue about Amazon and products and things like that, we didn't. So when we had our call with our consultant, we were said, well, tell us what affiliate marketing is first, and then tell us what the e-commerce is. And they gave us both, and we went away and we came back and we said, yeah, okay, we're not interested in physical products at the moment and sourcing from China and all that. Well, we just weren't interested. We'll do the affiliate route, because what we did, we went and looked on the leadership boards to see who was on the leadership boards and who was doing well, and they were all affiliate marketers. And we said, right, we're going to follow the route of the affiliate and go down that path. And that's what we've done ever since. So 3 years in January, that is, isn't it? It's gone so quick.
Yeah, I was impressed.
Really
yeah, but it's quite impressive. I mean, I was looking at some of the emails you sent me with all the figures, and I'm thinking, wow, this was just only a few months down the line.
Yeah. You can, if you get your head down and you get the work done, you can get good results from it. It's just having that drive to keep it going, because we all hit those little brick walls where we think, oh gosh, no, it's not working for me, it's not happening quick enough. We've been this laptop's nearly gone out the window, I don't know how many times, when something has happened and I just can't get my head around it with the training and things. But saying that, we're going back like 3 years now when we did our training. There was hardly anything to go through like you've got now. There was a lot of gaps missing when we started, and we had to constantly try and fathom things out. So yeah, you will get your frustrating days. Karen's been there. Karen's been in a little bit longer.
I was actually going to ask Karen a question while she was actually eating. Just so she had a mouthful.
You didn't.
No, I didn't think I'd comedy time that one. It wouldn't be very fair. But I hope you enjoyed your tea though, Karen.
I did, yeah, thanks. It was really nice.
Yeah. Haven't you got a pudding? You've not got a piece of cake or anything?
I've got some ice cream downstairs. I might nip off and get some.
You just ignore us. Go and get your ice cream. Put a little bit of sauce on the top.
So then you can start asking me questions.
We're not bothered about affiliate marketing. We just want to know what you've had for your tea.
Someone's hungry.
Not like you were enjoying it anyway.
Bombay potatoes and some Korean stir fry thing.
Oh, God, you make me feel hungry now.
So Karen, you can explain just briefly about some of the hurdles you've hit and how you've got around things, because Cooling and Blessing are very, very new. Literally just had their consultants call. So, just explain briefly what, how you've got around things and how you've reached out to people.
Hurdles, I think it's like hurdles every single week. But at the beginning, the first month or maybe 2 months, I was really excited, and you don't care what you're stumbling across. You just want to find your way through, and you just write in the chats everywhere, and people help you out, don't they? So that's mainly how I got through every hurdle that I came across, even if it was not a real technical hurdle. It was just a doubt or a problem with, I couldn't believe that I could do things or things like that. I just found so much support in, especially like the tribe, and in this webinar as well, just keep asking people. But also from doing the video challenge, I've found a lot of, you kind of follow people that are doing a similar thing to yourself. And even now I don't even realize I've got a problem sometimes, and I talk about things just off the top of my head in my videos, and then people get back to me and go, hey, have you tried this? And what about that? And things kind of happen. At the moment, I'm finding, because I've gone back to work, that my biggest challenge is learning to be patient. Yeah. And that everything will come in its own time.
Yeah.
You can't rush it, and you can't understand things quicker than your ability or the amount of time that you put in. You have to just let the path be the path and just stay on it. And my thing that I'm trying to do at the moment is just do a little bit every single day. Yeah. Even if it's just write a couple of ideas. I'm blogging, so a couple of ideas of what to blog about, or maybe like yesterday, even though I was really tired and I wanted to get a bit, I thought, well, I'll sign up for the Amazon affiliate links, and just change one link. And that, at least I've done something to move forwards in the day,
Yeah. It's small steps, but the small steps add up over time, don't they? So
exactly, it's that's what it is. And I'm feeling really impatient at the moment. You might have noticed in my videos if you've been watching, I'm just like, I can't wait to kind of, and it doesn't make it easier that I start like disliking more and more my job, and there's just too much negative stuff around work at the moment. So I feel like I really want to get out. And the other day, actually just 2 days ago, I was talking to a friend of mine in Spain, and she's like, hey, we really need English teachers. Just come and be an English teacher, do it online. But I've already done that. I've been there, done that. And it's a bit like a sideways move. Plus to start off, it would take a lot of effort. And I think, well, if I'm going to put effort in, better to stay where I am. And a friend of mine told me a really interesting thing, that when you're starting a new career, you have this kind of path where it's like a downward U shape, because you're trying to learn new things, do what you're doing already. You're still kind of going down because everything feels like such an effort, and then suddenly you get like the upturn and things start shifting, and then things plateau off a bit and like rise more slowly afterwards. But I think I'm in that kind of downward U-turn bit where everything seems quite difficult, like walking through mud, but just got to stay with it and just believe that it will go up again.
It'll happen. It will happen.
Yeah, you're nearly at the end of your 90-day now, aren't you, Karen?
I know. I'm kind of like, missing a few days because I don't want it to end, to be honest.
You can always do round 2.
I suppose, yeah.
A lot of people do that on the last few videos. They actually procrastinate. They want it to last longer.
Yeah, I think I'm going to really miss it when I start.
Yeah, it's a funny transition because you've done something. So for Blessed and Cooling, this is a challenge that I think it's in module 3, where you can do, if you're wanting to get more comfortable on camera, you can do this challenge. It's called the 90-day video challenge, and you literally do a video. You can do a video a day and you post it into the group, and everyone in the group is going through the same challenge as you, and you get to make really good friends as you're going through, and they all follow you and you comment on each other's videos, and it's a really good way of getting support and accountability partners who are at the same stage as you as well. And like Karen said there, if she speaks about something in a video, suddenly she gets a load of people coming and commenting on a video and giving her support, and asking her to try this and try that. So it's a good way of getting your face known in the tribe as well.
I'll give you a tip on the 90-day challenge. If you're in free flow state, do 10, 20 videos in a single day.
Yeah.
But do short videos.
And then you just post them all.
And then you've got a bank of about 20 videos ready to post, and you don't have to worry if you've got a busy month. You've got something in the bag, and then just put them out there.
Yeah, it depends.
That's what some people do, the ones that are cheating it probably, like me.
So these videos, sorry to interrupt. So these videos, I just introducing myself and anything that comes to my mind. I shoot a little stream and then keep it and post it on the 90-day challenge. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Yeah, we've got a few in at the moment, Cool, and we've got Karen who's on the last 2 or 3, I think, and we've got Johan's got about 18 to do, I think. Howard's been in there as well. I think you
Jess
did
is
about
in there at the moment.
50 videos each, didn't you, mate?
30 odd, I think I did.
30 odd, yeah.
Yeah, I was kind of at a point where it was taking me so much out of my day to do the videos that I wanted to concentrate on something else, and I felt like I'd had enough practice. I mean, I still need a lot more practice, but I still felt I'd had enough practice that it benefited me. And like you say, I've managed to get a lot of contacts out of it. And
yeah,
you can get some great accountability partners, can't you? You can really get some traction, and the comments are brilliant that you get back.
Yeah, I think my problem was that I was taking on far too much in one go, and I just felt swamped. So I thought, right, okay, let's put that to one side, because that's a couple of hours that I can spend on something else and actually feel like I'm progressing rather than.
You were doing a lot of editing to your videos, Howard.
I was. I mean, obviously I used it as a way of being able to teach myself a new skill. So once I taught myself the new skill, I thought, right, okay, I'm at a competent level now. I'll get on with some other stuff and try and get that first ad out there. So
yeah, brilliant that as well, H, by the way. I don't think hardly anyone here has seen your advert yet. So
no.
We might do a few cheeky shares with a few new adverts out there.
Yeah, I mean, if people wanted to take a look, I'm more than willing to share.
Yeah, I'd love to have a look.
Have you gone live? Have you gone live yet with it, H, or are you still doing?
No, I'm waiting because I'd sent a request to compliance to just check through my video. Number one, because of what I'd actually used in it, which was snippets of the SFM site, and whether or not it breached any of their long-winded rules that seem to go on for pages and pages. I thought, you know what, I won't read that. I'll just send it off and kill 2 birds with one stone, so they can actually tell me if it's okay to go. I'm confident it should be all right to go. I can't think of anything. Maybe one particular part of the website that I've used, but it's like the diary of all the events that are happening, and it isn't actually something that you'll find in, so far as I remember, in any of the workshop videos. And I do remember seeing that they say they don't like it when you've actually used something that's from the back office, as it were, from the actual trainings. So I think that may be a contentious issue, but
you can always take it out though, H.
Yeah, I can always remove it.
It's a master stroke you put me and Nita though in the video, so it's bound to be successful.
Well, I needed a selling point.
Exactly.
So with your faces on there, I think I'm set.
Bound to be a winner. There you go, Johan. That's what you should do, mate.
Yeah, that's it.
On at the front.
It was touch and go whether I was going to actually take my voice out and leave your voices in. Then I
Well,
wouldn't have
there
had
you
to have
go.
done anything.
There's
Might as well
another
use their
advert then,
ads.
isn't it?
Hello.
Oh dear.
Oh, and
Right.
I had the pink shirt as well. I got
Oh,
the pink
yeah.
shirt.
We did notice that. We did notice that.
Oh yeah, you said to me, you picked
Yeah.
up on it straight away. Yeah. Pretty Terry's not on the call.
Yeah.
He'll join us in a bit, no doubt. He's probably eating loads of
He's
cake.
eating his tea,
Yeah.
probably. Yeah, so, right, well, what I was going to quickly just jump onto was, I know a lot of you say, like, and when we have had quite a few calls, a lot of people have been saying, a lot of the members, that they are struggling to focus on what to do, tasks to do, and things throughout the week. So I wanted to share, and I'll briefly share it here for you.
And later, we're going to go through your figures, Johan, later as well, mate.
Yeah, we said we'd jump on, didn't we?
Sure.
So, can anyone see that?
Yep.
So for the
Yeah.
last 6 months, I've been working with Dan, and literally he gave me this at the start of the 6 months, and we had to fill it in week by week. We had to, if they're green, it means I've done them. If they're white, I didn't do them. Okay, so literally he made us do this every week in advance. Yeah, I can do the drink. So literally dead easy to do. It was just literally Monday morning, sit down and think, what is the most important tasks I need to do this week to get my business moving further forward faster? And we would sit, and each week, each Monday morning, we would put stuff in that we thought was relevant to the journey we were on with the training with Dan. And it's been great. And then obviously when you see them going green, you think, oh, I've done loads this week. And then you can look back and go, okay, what was left white? What has been left that needs to be done now? And a lot of the stuff, a lot of them there actually were Instagram and LinkedIn, which I'm not too bothered about, because it literally is stuff that we're not, that's not our main stuff. Our main stuff's all on YouTube and our YouTube advertising and things. So I wasn't bothered about leaving those white. We had things like this, doing a new script into an ad review group. I think we did that eventually, didn't we, actually? That should be green. We did do that eventually, but we didn't do it that week. But it's good, because literally, if you can get on and do something, write it down. It doesn't have to be on a form like this. You can just put it on a whiteboard or put it in your diary. Just sit there on a Monday morning and think, right, what's the most important tasks I need to do this week? And just do them. And I don't know if anyone's read that book, Eat That Frog. Yeah, about putting your most important tasks or the worst tasks you want to do at the top, isn't it? To get them done first, get them crossed off. Whatever's the biggest thing that's blocking you from moving forward, get them done first. Because I had quite a few on here that I hated doing, and I thought, do you know, I've just got to do them and get sorted. So if anyone would like that sheet, I can send that out to you. I can put the link.
So this sheet, sorry to interrupt, Anita.
Okay.
So this sheet or the page that you have created is something that I can do it myself and go on entering and then see how I am progressing. Is that what you're saying? If I understood you right?
How you deal with things, really cool. And I mean, I'm very much, or I was very much, let's just stop sharing a second. I'm very much a person who wakes up in the morning and goes, right, I'm going to work on this today, and I'll go and do that for a little bit. And this is in the beginning. And then something will ping on the phone, and I'd go off and look at the phone, and I'd get involved with something, answering back to a member on there. Then something else happened, and I'd go off to there. And then
give Dad a drink 10 times a day.
Dad would ring, or Steve would come up and interrupt him about something. And like, I seemed to, my head was flick, seemed to be everywhere. And I was getting really, really tired. And I had a chat with a few people, and Dan in particular, and he was saying, from a mind point of view, you need to put your tasks down and stick to one particular task, because your brain's already engaged. You're in that level of mode of thinking about that particular task. If you then try and come out and go to something else and then go back to it, it takes your brain, it's time to shift across to the new thing, and then more time and you get tired. So he said, just stay focused on the one thing and get that one thing done before you go flitting to other things. And it was him that suggested doing this sheet, because I was like, I never write anything down. I do work, and I work hard, and I do get stuff done, but I get it done in my way. And when we started this 6-month thing with him, he said, I want you all to do this on a Monday morning, sit down and create this sheet. And we seem to get so much more done by focusing on those things. And then when we tick them off as green and we look back, we're like, oh God, okay, that was easy. I can go and do more stuff, because you noticed the beginning of the sheet, there wasn't an awful lot of stuff. Towards the end of the sheet, there was loads of stuff going around in there, because we could just get focused and get it done. So for me, it really, really helped. But you might find a different way of working that suits you. You know, it's not for everybody like this. I must admit, when he first said, fill in this sheet, I was like, oh gosh, what am I going to do? That's half hour wasted, isn't it? Typing up a form for him. I was like, I'd rather just do some work. But actually, it did save me time in the long run, being organised.
And obviously all the green bits is what I've done. Needs is the white bits, by the way. Get that out the way now.
Obviously.
Yeah, obviously. Yeah. I see Karen's got a sheet there at the back as well. That's your planner.
Yeah, it's absolutely full of stuff, as you can see.
Yeah, is that your blogging? Is that your, you've been bloody lazy, haven't you? You've done nothing.
Oh my God, I'm really struggling with tracking things at the moment to get an idea of what's working and what isn't working,
Yeah.
you know?
You used to have little stickers on there, didn't you? Little.
Well, I did, but that was last month, you see, and now it's September.
Down there.
You should have just put a load of stickers all over it, so for me it looks really good.
It's in a pile at the bottom at the moment. I don't know what's happening. Yeah.
Well, that's a good idea as well, though, isn't it? What Karen's doing.
Yeah, you'll find your own way. You can. I mean, we've got a big whiteboard up here that we did start putting stuff on, but now it is full of stuff. Not so much to do stuff. It's reminders of trainings and things. So some of it hasn't sunk in properly yet, so it's easy to have it in my face there, and eventually it sinks in. But yeah, you'll find your own way, cool, and whatever works for you to keep you focused. But where you are now, just stay doing the workshops and don't get too distracted with everything else that's going on, because
when you said workshop, sorry, I have
the modules. The modules.
The modules, yeah. See, I just completed 2. I have a long way to go, because before I meet Dan again on Friday, because I was meeting him on next Monday, but because of I thought I was going fast enough, and then this whether to go on the path of affiliate or e-commerce. But again, now having listened to you just now in this last half an hour, I think I will stick with the affiliate, because one thing at a time, I need to learn to walk before I start running.
Yeah.
So when I meet Dan on Friday now, we have rescheduled the appointment from Friday. I'll explain to him, I'll do this first. And he was suggesting, yes, Cullen, you can do this. Then percentage, certain 70% in affiliate and 30% e-commerce or whatever the right balance is. He said that day he didn't have enough time. He said on the next meeting, he will explain how that will work, seeing how this is good. But then e-commerce seemed interesting to me, because having been in the retail trade for the last 20-25 years and come out of it, and this time I'm going to do it without having to go to the cash and carry or ordering it and receiving the stock through the back stock room, nothing like that. And the Amazon thing also looked interesting, but it's all good, well said and done. But affiliate is more like what you all are doing. While as we chat through, if you can also throw some light on that for me, so that what I can do on the next, or would you rather me to finish module 3 to 7 and then get on to that spot where now I'm asking, what do I do if I'm going on affiliate marketing path?
You will need to know before you go further than module 3 which path you're going on, because they'll move you over to different modules if you're going to do the e-commerce side of things.
Well, we've got a call booked with you.
We've got a call with you tomorrow night, haven't we?
Yes, I have confirmed that tomorrow 6 p.m.
We'll chat on that then, rather than taking the webinar.
Okay, that's fine. Thank you.
Okie dokie. Now, for everybody who doesn't know, Johan's ad went live how many days ago?
A week ago now, 8 days.
Woohoo! So we're going to have a little look at his figures. in Google Ads because you're not happy with its performance at the moment, are you?
No, I mean, it's taught it really well. When it's taught well, it's not good. It was really well. Like the first day I had like 3 leads on the first day and I had my cost per lead perfect. And ever since the first day, it just started like, just cost per lead like rose up like crazy. Now I'd like £13 per lead.
Yeah.
And I went from £4 per lead. So it's like, so I think I can show you my numbers. But I think my hook is too nice looking. That's what Mohammed also said, because I was on a call with him. And he said maybe it's too good looking at the beginning, so people actually view and then are not interested really. So I'm changing the hook right now with something more digital and what we talked about yesterday on the phone.
Yeah.
And so I'm going to test these two, and I'm going to change also demographics and stuff like that, I think.
Right. Okie dokie. So let's have a quick look at your figures. Our figures have been all over the show this last week.
We're getting great figures on the new 222 ad, we're calling it.
The 222.
So should I go in topic or stay in
Let's
campaigns?
just see this. So we're on £10 a day. And
okay.
scroll across to the right for me.
Move you guys down there. Yeah.
Hang on, let me just get us out of the way so I can see a bit more of the screen. Okay. View rate's all right.
Yeah,
Yeah?
it's all right.
That's
That's
good.
why.
Yeah.
Because that's saying that less than 20% are actually watching, which is good because that means you are disqualifying.
Yeah.
So over a week, is that when you started the 2nd? Was it 2nd to the 9th?
Yeah, the second. Yeah.
Yeah, so this is your full week of data.
Thing is, there's no retargeting yet on it, is there? So that'll make the difference as well.
60
'Cause-
clicks. So just get the calculator. Where's the calculator?
Is 60 clicks like? Because I have no idea, but is that good enough? 60 clicks for a week data?
Well, let's just do. There's another little thing you can do, which is if you do clicks, which is 60 divided by conversions times 100 is. I'm going to do that right way around. That's why I have to have things stuck on my board. Where is it? Conversions divided by clicks. It's the other way around. Clicks divided by.
Clicks time 100.
It should be 10. So 10% that works out at, but they say is 10. What you're trying to get to is
20%.
20 to 25%.
Got it.
And it's going on 10. So by doing it this way, it just gives you an idea at the beginning of your ad because you haven't got much other data to go on yet. So if you do this conversion and clicks thing, it gives you a rough idea of how the ad's working out. So at 10, that is obviously a little on the low side.
Yeah.
So we need to obviously get the conversions up, which is a bit of a no-brainer anyway.
Having said that, if you get a member or two in, then obviously that all changes then, Johan.
It does, it does. And you just never know when they're going to just pop in. How many
True.
have you got in? You've got the six. The six.
Yeah, I got
ones. Yeah.
6 people. And they opened the emails, they're following the training, but they're not reaching out. I sent a broadcast as well yesterday for the week.
Yeah.
Well, if you get one member in now, Johan, then that cost per member is going to be very, very low, which is actually very good.
Yeah.
So,
Got it.
But you've got to give them time to get through quite often, you know. And I think for us at the moment, they're a little bit slower coming in. It takes them longer to get through your emails before they commit to becoming an all-in. And I think it's just the way of the world at the moment. There's a lot of fear.
Yeah, that's what I was afraid of as well, because I'm talking a lot about adventure and stuff. And I was like, maybe it's not relating with people right now. But
well, yeah, but you've got the people who are the adventurers and are desperate to get back out there. And if they think they can get this money earning and get this stuff ready, then they'll be on.
With that same ad, Johan, all you have to do is do a dozen different hooks on the front end and experiment with the same ad.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. You're definitely right.
Yeah, we've done that ourselves with the 222 ad and a few of the other ads. We're putting different hooks in.
Just drag the cursor to the right. Let's just see a little bit further across.
Oh, yeah.
What other columns have you got there? Conversion rates. Qualcomm.
Oh wait, rolls up.
Okay, so that's the average, £14 for the cost of the conversion. Yeah.
It's just insane because I mean I noticed that most of the conversions came obviously on the weekend and on Wednesday,
Yeah.
last Wednesday. So I'm thinking, I don't know, like when do you take decisions on, like, for example, saying, okay, I'm gonna only market in these days? Do I have to wait a little bit more to actually take this kind of decisions?
I would wait. I think a week's too soon to make a decision. You see, the thing is, Dan would say to you, wait till you spent 30 quid, and if you've got no conversions, stop the campaign. But
mean,
you
here?
have already got 6
Oh, yeah.
conversions in.
Oh, got
now
it.
I know it's a little bit on the high side on the £14.9, but that campaign, is it still showing eligible learning there? Did I see?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
eligible, just limited.
It's hard, isn't it, to get the data now with what to say really to.
I would, for now, then, if you want to, do you want to stop sharing for a sec? I think I would, for now, just, if you are happy just to leave it running while you get your new hooks filmed.
It's yeah.
Are you done?
I'm actually it's done. Yeah, I'm gonna keep. I don't know if I should keep like the same kind of B-rolls, and I've just changed my voice and I added some digital stuff and it's already ready. I can run it tomorrow.
Okay. I would then throw the new ad out then with the different hook at the beginning.
Okay.
Probably do the same marketing. Now, instead of UK, it was UK only, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, instead of UK only then, when you go in, put in, rather than just UK, just put in Scotland, Ireland, England separately.
Okay. Also, I can see like
UK. So when you go into location, it will let you pick all 3 rather than just UK.
Keep the Welsh out. The Welsh don't go anywhere.
I don't. Is that serious or?
I don't know, to be honest with you. It's not been proven, Johan, don't believe him. But it's been proven with some of the leaders that it actually works out slightly better costings by putting England, Scotland, Ireland in separately rather than just United Kingdom.
Yeah.
For some reason. So that's what we've done with our latest ad. We've just gone with the 3 separate, cool. And we're actually getting quite good costs on that one, aren't we? So we're trialing it.
Because all my leads are from England, so that's what I noticed first.
Well, maybe just do England then. Leave the Scots and the Irish out, but.
And I have a question because I targeted, because I was with Greg before I put that video out. I was with Greg, the coach from MM,
yeah.
And he said that I should keep all the demographics and everything like wide, and also the parental status. But I noticed that a lot of parents actually clicks, but they don't go any further because I mean it's kind of harder to live this kind of lifestyle as a parent. I think if you like adventure kind of lifestyle.
Yeah, I'd be with you there. I think I'd be going non-parent.
So I should like just exclude them. I think because it's like out of the £80 I spent for the week, they costed me like £30. I think for nothing.
I think.
Get rid of it.
Well, let's see. Let's do a little chat round. Hiya, Theo, by the way.
Hi.
Let's have a quick little chat. What does everybody think? Johan's avatar is basically young people like himself who want to live a life of freedom, being able to travel the world. Do you think that would resonate with parents with kids?
Being a parent of a youngster, it completely restricts what I can do because I need to get that child into school, and I only have so many weeks of the year that I can actually go on holiday. That being adventurous really isn't possible.
Yeah.
And of course, it's having the money to be able to do it because you have to take the little one with you. Even if you do manage to get away, you've got the extra cost of the little one. So as a parent, I couldn't see it being possible for me. I would have to wait. I'd have to wait until my child is 18, 19, where they're probably at university.
Yeah.
That I don't have to worry about them if I disappear for a week or 2.
Yeah, that's exactly what you're definitely right, H, because I mean, it's still appealing to them, so that's why they click. They view it, but they don't click because it's appealing. But then they're like, oh, it's not for me. But it's too late. I paid already. So
You've probably hit their dream. That's exactly what they want to do.
Yeah.
But right now is not possible.
yeah,
Yeah.
I should
The
find a
video's
way.
too good, Johan. That's the problem, isn't it? It's in that dreamscape of, oh, look what this young man's doing. I'll be doing that maybe in 10 years. But
That's what Mohammed told me. He told me your ad is too good because you're
Yeah.
gonna attract way too many people who are just gonna be like, oh, this is cool, but it's not for me.
it's
So-
crazy even saying that, isn't it? When you keep getting the repetitive strain injury of saying, oh, it's too good, it's too good.
Yeah, what the hell does that mean?
I know. Where's the bloody money? Where's the Benjamins? That's what you want.
So
I
I'm gonna
think-
do ugly hook now.
Yeah.
I
Just
do all the
real
hooks of Russell Brunson, you know all his 7 famous hooks.
Yeah, we started using a few
We
of
started
those out of
using
this
them.
book. Yeah, so that's quite good.
But our latest advert that ran alongside yours, the 222 ad,
Yeah.
3 minutes 22 seconds, by the way. No one understands that. It's actually getting conversions now of about £2.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, so we're happy with that.
That's customer intent as well, which means it's
Oh.
driven to business people that are looking to open a business.
So the video is basically, we're just talking about, do you want to start an online business?
Right. So,
That's kind of it. But we're only putting it in front of people who've already searched on Google how to start an online business. So they're already warm traffic because they're
Got
already
it.
looking for it. So
they're
I
like
think that's
solution
helped.
aware.
Yeah,
I should share the ad with you, really.
I think
then
that's helped.
everyone might know.
Well, we've taken too much
Well,
time.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
Put it in a group.
it's just we just thought we'll try it on people who are already aware of, or looking for the solution to their problem, looking already for an online business, and it does seem to be doing well. So keeping our fingers crossed that it goes somewhere.
Sorry to interrupt you. Just as you said, go for the people who have already been looking for online business. How do you find them first before you drive their traffic into your website?
It's all in your training, Colin.
I haven't come to that stage, have I yet?
No, it's
there
way.
you go. There you go.
Literally,
Coolan wants to move on a sticker.
it's literally when you go through your training, they will teach you kind of the basics to get you started and get you up and running. And then as you get involved with more trainings and you start getting involved in webinars, you'll start hearing things being talked about in the different groups, and you'll think, oh, what the hell is that they're talking about?
Like I did just now.
And you'll hear custom intent audiences, and then you can start delving. Once you're sort of a bit further through, more advanced, you've gone through everything, then you'll start picking up on snippets, and then you can start looking at and exploring those avenues as well. I mean,
Right.
we've
I
been here a
understand.
good while, and we've only just gone into custom intent.
I'll just go and just zoom into my module 3 to 7 first.
Yes.
And I'll be warm enough to understand what's going on here at the moment. Okay. That spreadsheet of Johan and all that.
Module 3, if I'm not mistaken.
Sorry, Theo.
I said you find that in module 3, if I'm not mistaken.
Module 3.
Probably
yeah.
right.
So is module 3 the module where they actually start teaching you how to set yourself up?
Possibly, I think that is a start. For me, I'm interested in affiliate marketing. And so that is where I'm specializing at the moment, trying to get myself in-depth knowledge and understanding and how to do it. So I look at it that there are some, if you want to go on the e-commerce, so I think maybe that's another direction. Yeah, so, but for me, is the affiliate marketing. I think like what Savik, if I'm not mistaken, what he's saying, I think I got some of all those things from module 3, and then gets you to module 4 where you have to set up your website, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so I think it's a cool way because it saves you not getting into the junk thing that is happening in the internet market, but you are well streamlined and it's well defined and it's well connected to you at the end of the day. So which is a cool thing. I like it.
Great.
Yeah, well said, Theo. Nice one, mate.
I mean,
Yeah,
to be So I was going to say, to be quite honest, when we're talking about getting yourself set up, you won't really be set up until you finish all of the modules.
Yeah. It's true.
It's a long road. It may seem like it's going to carry on for forever, but just keep chipping away at it, and you'll see how things start to fit into place. But you're really not going to be ready until you've finished all the modules.
Yeah. May I ask how long did it take everyone to go through all the modules in terms of length of time, or is that dependent on?
I think everybody's going to have a different answer to this.
I have one answer.
Take
it step by step and slowly. Don't rush. Remember some time ago, it's like I was overwhelmed, right? And when we had, was it Gavin?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So when we had Gavin, I think I looked at it and said, okay, he said, one thing I liked what he said is that he said he was a teacher then, he goes to school, he has a lot of things to do, but he said he set aside 1 hour a day when he comes back from school to sit down and go through the training. And I look, I said, don't rush. It's not, don't take it. You want to get out of this. That was my initial mind, get this thing done and get out of it. But I just look at it, I said, no more. So I take it, even if I went, like, sometimes you have busy day in your home as a family or as a person. And so you just, the little bit I did, I'm okay with it for that day. And the next day I take like that. And so it keeps me understanding and going through some of the videos. So it takes a long time. And you just have to set your mind that at the end of the day, I will get there. So it's a step by step. It varies. For me, I've decided to take it slowly and don't overwhelm myself with too many things. I listened to Dan,
Holloway,
yeah. No, he said, focus on the get started training first. There are a lot of things out there, but focus on that. When you get that done, then you will know where you are. And so that's what I'm doing now, set my mind on that. And so this webinar I come to, I don't waste my time anymore. Formally, I want to do this, and my training, my getting started modules are just suffering. So I now say, okay, this is the first thing to do, is the priority number 1. So get this one done, then after that, others will follow. And it's been helping me anyway. That's my journey so far.
Nice one.
Thanks, Theo.
Yeah, I probably would add to that by saying get yourself into as many of those Facebook groups, because whenever you need some help, just jump in, ask a question, and invariably you'll get an answer within a few minutes. The DBL support is really good. I've known them to get back to me within the hour, so they're really useful as well. But just a general question, just throw it into one of the groups and you'll get an answer very quickly.
Yeah, nice one.
Thank
True.
you.
Yeah, don't be shy. That's the one thing we didn't do when we started. We didn't go into the groups, and we joined the groups, but we never reached out for help because it was so alien for us to ask for help, because we've never done it in our previous businesses, and it was just probably
another way.
There was
Sorry
probably
to
a bit
cut
of
in.
fear.
Sorry to cut in. Another way I go for help or ask for help is that on your dashboard, there is this icon down there by the right side where you can click and ask question. So immediately I have any questions I ask and things like that. Within a short time, somebody has come up and replied and tell me, and they ask you again, do you need any help? And it has been helping also. They direct, if they're not able to help, they direct it to a consultant who gets back to me. And so it's been very helpful. So that small icon there, I don't know what you call it. It's like a chat, yeah. So just do whatever, while you're going through through whatever study, you have anything that comes to your mind, just type it there and send it. Within a short time, you get somebody back to you. That's another place I ask for help.
Is that in Mentors, is it, Theo?
I think that probably the mentor. On your once you get on your dashboard, or you're going to any particular training, there is always this kind of like a chat icon there for you to type your questions and all those things. I just type the question. Yeah, yes, at the right hand side,
It's
at the bottom.
Switcher button, I think they call it.
When you get on the this thing, you find it right there.
That one.
So, guys, for the newbies,
Okay, that is it. Yeah, so that one you see there.
that's
So
button there. Yeah.
Yeah, this very particular one here. Once you click on it and you type your question or whatever, you get somebody back to you. Even there was one that surprises me. I was trying to get myself on the Brian's thing, and she just did a short video illustrating the whole thing and sent it to me. I was surprised. I said, wow, this is very good. You know,
Yeah.
that is it. She said, don't worry, I'll just do a short thing and give you the direction and all those things. And she did it just like what you are saying now. All I could get into what I wanted, and that was very cool. So
Yeah.
You click question.
So guys, we hit that little switcher button that was on your SFM dashboard.
Yeah.
We hit the mentors thing, and we've come into the mentors platform. And then over here, you've got questions, and you can click on questions, and you can actually type in a question. We haven't done any. And it will also find people who've answered questions on a similar topic to you and come up with the best answers according to what your question is, which is really helpful. So you've got all active questions. So these guys have all put questions in, and you'll see 2 answers, no answers, 2 answers, 2 answers, 2 answers. There's the best answer over there. So it's really good. If you're stuck and you want to get some answers from people, literally you can just go in here and put your question in, and there are loads of people to help you.
And our one blog we've done in there is absolutely immense. Maybe Karen can pick up on that.
Put a blog in there.
I haven't put any blogs in there at all because everybody's already in. So I kind of thought.
But we've only put one in, but it's the best one we've ever done, Karen.
I'll go and find it for sure now.
I just saw a name up there that flashed up, Sandra Lemming.
Yeah.
And it's something I didn't know, and I didn't know whether Karen or Johan knew. She is actually free for consulting for getting your website stuff set up.
Oh.
And I didn't realise that. And all you have to do is contact her through Mentors or Facebook. And she took me through the tagging. And in the end, it was obvious to me that I didn't even need Google Tag Manager. So I've literally wiped away Google Tag Manager. That was the biggest headache that I've had for over the last few months even. Because I've only got my one campaign, she said, for the time being, you don't need to wait because you know exactly where the stuff's coming from.
When you've got one campaign, it doesn't matter. As soon as you start getting 2 or 3 campaigns, you need Tag Manager. Yeah.
So for me, that was one less headache to worry about. But she literally didn't seem to have any concept of time. I was on the phone or on the web chat to her for more than 2 hours.
Right.
So, and it was all free. So you just
have the name again?
Sandra Lemming.
Sandra Lemming.
Yeah.
I know the name. I've seen her in the group, and she's
I know where she is. Yeah, but
she's really nice, really friendly. You probably won't be able to stop her giggling as well. she's a very happy soul.
So what is she?
Sandra Lemming.
What is she to do then? Is she just for website? General everything to do with website building?
Generally everything to do with the website, its settings. She even took me through how to create your own landing page. You know, even though it wasn't something I'd asked for, she actually went down that road as well.
Okay.
So she literally went over and above what I was asking for.
Yeah.
Okay, so write that name down, guys, and then if you need anything, as you go into module 4.
Yeah, I was going to say,
tell the last name, please.
Lemming, Lemming. It's probably not going to be useful for anybody who's still 3 or 4 modules in, because you really have to have a bit of a grounding before she's going to be able to help you. It's not a case of her setting it all up for you.
Yeah, when that time comes, when one knows where where to go. Yeah.
And just so that Howard sent you.
Sorry.
What's that?
Does she work for Mentors, or is she?
Yeah, she's hired by SFM, and
Okay.
they hired her because she had enough knowledge that rather than them be distracted with all these questions coming in, they thought it'd be a good idea to hire her, and then obviously she can take these people off their hands. I never even knew that she was an option.
We didn't know that.
So
No.
we haven't been told that either, you see.
No.
So,
It's almost like a well-kept secret,
Yeah, they keep us.
but not for
Not
much
anymore,
longer.
though. Eh? Not
Oh, you've
anymore.
gone to the inner cycle then.
Don't tell anyone. It's a secret, okay? But
yeah.
Sandra Lewin.
You're not on an affiliate link, are you, for Sandra, by any chance?
I could have done with Sandra helping me out months ago, though. If I'd have known that she was literally there to sit me down and talk me through the setup of the tagging, especially now knowing I don't even need it, but I know that when I do need it, she should be someone that I could go to if I can't get my answers out of Dan.
Yeah.
Because Dan's training is comprehensive, and I think what happened to me is he was talking as someone who's already got countless number of campaigns going, that it kind of went over my head. Whatever I was trying to do didn't really work for me.
Once you're in it, when I first set it up, I didn't have a clue. I literally followed Dan's training. I did it step by step, and it was like, yeah, done it, parked it, it's finished with. And it's only now I can go back in and add new tags, and I kind of know what I'm doing. But at the time when I was first doing it, like most of it, I would just literally give me the training, I'll just follow it. Just I don't know why I'm doing it, but I know I have to do it. Yeah.
Is everybody in Dan Holloway's group, by the way? Everybody scrap the 9 to 5, like Blessing and Cooling.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're all in that group.
Yeah, you might not have had the emails yet. Blessing and Cooling,
Wait,
you will
Dan
have
Holloway.
emails. And Theo.
You mean Dan Holloway?
Dan Holloway, yeah, in the
Yeah,
scrap.
I'm in the group.
95.
I've signed on it.
Yeah.
And also signed, is it the SFM tribe?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've signed on that, yeah.
tell you
Something
what-
else as well, Theo, you may want to see if you can actually register. I don't know whether it's called the Vault as a slang, but his actual
Vault.
website, Scrap the 95 website, which is members.scrapthe95. And he's got a small library of help videos there as well.
Okay, the straps, is this straps to 9.5?
Yeah, but he's got Scrap the 9to5 website, but he's also got members.scrapthe95.
Yeah,
.com,
I think,
and that
I
actually
think
takes
you
you
can go
through
in
to the
it
back.
via the Facebook page,
Mm.
so that he knows your SFM, and then you get access to more stuff. I think, don't you?
You've
Yeah.
got the vault as well, haven't you? The
That's what I'm
vault.
talking about.
That's what you're talking about, Howard. Yeah.
Yep, you got that as well. Actually, I think that's on the Facebook page, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, there's some good stuff in there.
Yeah.
But I've just put in chat as well, because it's fairly new Facebook group that's got started as well by some of the leaders, which is the Mastermind Community, which is a Sunday night at 6 o'clock. I went on it last week and I watched the recording of Sunday's just gone.
You've seen Yoan.
We saw it's very, very good. They are open to beginners, but it's quite an advanced one, so it would probably be more suitable for Karen and Howard, because they do answer quite technical questions. But then again, they do have some beginner questions on there as well. It's just picking out the nuggets that go for you.
And they do video reviews as well on that one.
Yeah, so but it seems to be gathering momentum, that one, and it's a nice little group. They've got Omar,
Mohammed Banner.
Mo, Rich, Francis,
Gary.
and Caroline, which is a great little group that they're all running that group between them. So
Where's that? Sorry, how do you
it's on
find
a
it?
Sunday night. It is in
Yoan could
Facebook group. It's just called the Mastermind Community, and you just have to request to join it. I think you have to answer a couple of questions, don't you, Johan? I think.
Do you have to be a certain level to get in there?
No, any
No, that's
level.
all.
Any
Rich-
level. They
Rich
welcome
had me,
anyone.
so I don't know,
Yeah.
but I think you have to. Yeah.
But yeah, it's well worth going in because you'll pick up tidbits as well. And they all together, they're a really strong group because Rich knows his stuff inside out. You've got Mohammed, who's very technical.
Yeah.
Caroline's also pretty technical. But she's doing, or her thing at the moment is she's trying to get a photography business set up. So she's coming from a slightly different angle to just affiliates. So it's good to have groups.
Yeah.
How long does because I tried to, well, I've requested to join the Dan Holloway group, but it looks like I'm not sure because you sent me a link and I'm not sure if the link was working because it's been, I don't know how long it takes for them to accept your request to join.
Did you have to fill in, did you have to answer questions? Yeah.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be long at all. However, he's on holiday at the moment for a month. Now, whether he's still got Bibber works for him, and who's the other lady? I'm trying to think. There's two ladies who work with him. Normally keep on top of the Facebook group. Maybe they're just a little bit behind with him being on holiday. They're covering all kinds for him. So just be patient, and they'll accept you in. They will get you in at some point. If you haven't heard from them when did you do it, Blessing?
I think a couple of days ago when you sent me the link.
Okay, give it another sort of 3-4 days, and if you haven't heard anything, just send another one.
Okay.
I would think by then they should have caught up. The girls, Bibber, who's doing it, is actually running an SFM event this weekend, so she's probably got her head firmly into getting, because she's got a campsite down in Cornwall, and she's probably got her head firmly into trying to sort out the SFM meetup. And
we were meant to be doing one, but it unfortunately had to be cancelled, so that's a shame.
Yeah, ignore that post in our group for a meetup. We put it in yesterday. We're arranging a meetup in Chester. We went to the pub. It's all under new management. They couldn't do enough for us. And they're like, yeah, you can bring up to 30. It'd be fantastic. Well, we'll book you in, put you in. What food do you want? Da, 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 da. And they were great, weren't they? And we put it in the group last night. Woke up to this morning to the news. No more groups over 6.
Yeah. Then it said cancelled, so it was
I was like, oh no. Anyway,
I was already getting my tickets and stuff.
You were going to put it, Johan, so we were banging on you, like.
Yeah, I would have come for sure.
We've got some stuff to show you, haven't you?
What?
All of your charts and stuff.
I've done it.
No, other stuff.
Oh, it's only the
we'll show you something quickly.
Karen and H and Johan know all the figures.
No, okay, you're not doing that.
No, we'll do another day.
We're not doing that. Forget about that.
So anybody got questions to answer?
I got just one last about this campaign. Should I like share budget between the actual one and the new one? Or is it going to affect the beginning of the second campaign?
Oh, are you thinking of popping it in as a different ad group, or are you just thinking of doing a campaign and then sharing the budget?
Yeah, that.
Yeah, okay. No, that won't affect anything. You do a new campaign, just share your budget. Google will pick the one that spends.
The one that's more effective.
Yeah, the best.
Cool.
Yeah.
And should I like increase a little bit the shared budget, or stick to 10? Or should I just maybe like
run the? It's whatever your. I don't know what the finances are. Is
it limited by budget?
It is.
Yeah.
It is, yeah.
Well, that's a good sign, though, surely, isn't it?
It's a good sign, but it's also.
Yeah.
I mean, if it was me, I'd just leave that one running, just for a little bit longer. A lot of people would say pull that straight away now because it's too expensive.
Yeah.
But I know that they can just, like tomorrow, it could just come straight back down again, and it's the hard bit. It's the learning bit of when to pull and not pull, because you could have the most fantastic ad there and it's just still trickling and learning. Yeah. And then you pull it tonight and tomorrow could have been the day it goes, right, well, everything that's cost right down.
I know from that webinar probably you've had your head turned a little bit, maybe with a couple of the lads on that.
Yeah.
Well.
Everyone throws at you, don't you, their snippet of info. It is hard. You have to come with your gut instinct, but it's hard to say go with your gut instinct when you've never advertised before.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's like it's frustrating. Yeah, but I actually bought Convertri, so I'm gonna do like better.
Brilliant.
Yeah, I did it today.
Brilliant. Okay.
I had the beautiful discount. It was amazing.
297.
Yeah. It
was 297 was it? Yeah.
That's so cheap, that.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
It was like you saved, and then it was like the number was like insane. It was like,
Yeah.
wow, it's insane.
Yeah.
That'll
It's-
make a huge difference once you get going with all your stuff.
Well, you can tweak
Yeah.
that landing page now to really hone in now,
Yeah.
can't you?
Yeah, definitely. Gonna watch the landing page course, I think, on the dashboard. How is it called again? Bulletproof
Yeah, it is a
landing page?
landing page. Yeah, I watched it because we're talking about the Z or the F effect.
And we've
Where to
all got
place
Christian
things.
Beers training soon, haven't we?
Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah, real.
Yeah.
So your hooks, have you got your video there for your hook? Have you done it? You've
It's still on iMovie, yeah. But I don't know if I can share it. Because it's still like on the editing software, so
Is it?
might not be able to share. I mean,
Can you
maybe.
remember what you said?
Yeah. Wait, where's my phone? Basically,
What was your first one that started off?
what if I knew a way for us people of adventure to
Live a life of complete freedom.
an adventure, yeah.
Something like
And-
that. Okay. So that was Johan's
And I want-
opening line of his first
Yeah.
bit. So what are you looking at the new hook being?
Would you like to learn how to live your own lifestyle of complete freedom and adventure, leveraging the digital world, and so creating your own online business just like me to live a fulfilling life of motion travel or whatever, or just like to be financially free or geographically free.
Yeah.
But I wanted to mention like digital,
Digital and
online.
online business in the first 30 seconds.
Yeah. an online business just like me and stuff like that too.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Try that then.
All you can
See
do
what
is try.
happens. It is. It's
Yeah.
just trial and error with things until you get the ad that just takes and people, take to whatever your hook is.
And that advert, by the way, but excuse me, voice of Blessing and Cooler and maybe Theo, the advert that Johan's done is in Live Your Life to the Full. You just have to scroll down a little bit.
Yep.
You get Johan's video. I don't know if you've seen it.
His first video is fantastic.
You mean?
Out of
It's got like
interest,
a helmet on. Got a helmet on the front shot.
out of interest, Johan, your landing page, only because it was something that I spotted in one of the Facebook groups, I think it was, is Valerie, I'm sure that's how you pronounce his name.
Yeah.
He'd actually said that he'd been testing a particular landing page for months and months and had come up with obviously for his style of advert, it was working to a 40% conversion.
Oh, wow.
And it's so simple that I had to copy it or I did my version that is very close to it, just to think, well, if he's already tested it and it seems to come out as a good option.
We did
Yeah.
it.
I don't. Oh, you did it as well.
We
Yeah,
did it. It was the worst one for us.
Really? So
Oh.
in which case, then maybe it is all down to the
No, but I mean,
video.
it's good to
then.
test. It's
Yeah.
good to test.
Yeah. Have you got it there, H, to show?
Yeah,
Johan?
I've got it here.
It's we tried it and I think we dropped to about 15%.
Which isn't bad because Dan Holloway was only at 80, wasn't
Yeah.
Can you
Yeah.
see it?
Screenshot. That's
That
it.
was it originally, but since then he's actually added his own picture at the bottom.
he?
That was at the 10 for 10 with us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the only thing I haven't been able to work out, I'm not really too bothered about, is these little.
I don't like that personally.
No.
Well-
But we did that. We copied that. We've got those images. We did exactly the same, and it flopped for us. Our best converting landing page is 21% at the moment.
Wow.
21, which is the cartoon ad, and our cartoon ad is still doing well.
Yeah.
And our landing page, if you want to see it, is like, let's share it.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Stop sharing.
Thank you, Albert.
That's all right. No problem.
Yeah, cheers, man.
It may not work. You never know. Like you
Yeah,
say, try these
I'll
things.
Test a lot of things. But I couldn't find David's landing page because I was interested. But I couldn't find it.
That video, did it not? Could you not click on him when? Oh no, it was a YouTube link. It wasn't an ad,
Yeah.
was it?
Yeah.
So let's Just out of the way.
Have your friend requested him, Johan? You might be able to hook up with him.
That's a good idea, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll get up.
You
You'll
can
get
pick his
loads.
brain. We're on the 10 for 10 with him. He's lovely.
Yeah. He's a nut
Uh,
job. He's an absolute nut job. isn't
It's what? Is it this? What? No, that's 17.
I'll do that.
Is it, yeah, 21. That's like our best one. That's getting split tested at the moment. What are we doing? Oh, 20, 21. Okay. So that's our 21% landing page. This ad's doing the best for us at the moment. And there's nothing particularly amazing with that page. You know, it's pretty basic.
Simple, isn't it?
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, that's very
That's the
simple.
line from the video. That's the beginning of the video. You know, 8 out of 10 people hate their job. And that's it. I don't even think what's below. Have we got the disclaimer? Yeah, basically that's it. Nothing else. There's no, what was I going to say? No testimonials or anything.
Yeah, it's just like
And it's just a nice big
call to
orange
action.
button to click on.
So all you do is just somebody just fills in their name and put their email address, and then you send them that video.
No, it's the.
Well,
it's
they
the
get
way
the
around.
workshops. They get the
workshop, yeah.
workshop video.
I see the video before.
What they do, they watch the video on YouTube first, or our video that we've made. Then they land on that page, the landing page, fill in the details, and then they go through to all our emails where you would have watched all the workshops, the 4 workshops, and then you start getting all our emails. And that's basically the route you
That's
do.
the funnel, isn't it?
That's the funnel.
Yeah. Definitely a nice simple landing page when you've started off with a video ad. When you start off with things like Microsoft ads, you really have to give them a bit more information and potentially a video just saying hi, because it's nice to have your face on everything so they get to know who you are.
Yeah. Listen, very quickly, let me just go back here. I'll just share this one as well. We're running this at the moment.
So the sneak peek.
Did you know that the sneak peek has been changed on your workshops?
Oh no, I didn't know.
Yeah, it's been reshot and it's brilliant, basically. Really, really good.
We're basically running this as our advert, basically.
We're doing a little test on it at the moment. We're doing, yeah.
I'm assuming this is automatic. It's not something I have to load.
No, it's just been
No.
changed. Yeah. So we have done very craftily. We've created another landing page, and in the video, we just basically say, just come and meet our mentor who helped us create our online business. And what we've done, we're giving more value by giving them the sneak peek to look at this stage.
Here's today's reality. Choosing the right business.
Oh, I have seen that. Yes.
Yes,
I've actually taken that.
It's fantastic.
But this comes after our advert.
Physical products, dropshipping, network marketing, coaching, consulting, starting a blog. The list goes on and on and on.
So we've stuck that on our landing page. And then we've put this at the bottom for them to fill in.
Oh, that's cool. That's smart too.
So we're just trying to see how it works. So the only thing is, at the end of this video, Stuart actually says, go all in and join up, because he speaks about the $99. And I was like, oh God, but we've got to get people onto our email list. So we put this in to submit, but then of course when they go through, then they land on the thank you page.
And we keep the colours the same just for a little bit of congruency.
So the thank you page then has had to change slightly, because again then, let's leave that with that.
Wouldn't you be able to edit the video, Anita?
I don't think you can, because it's just their
It's
SFM one.
quite a short one though for Stuart.
It's only 8 minutes long.
Is it about the only thing that you kind of...
You might be
it
able
only
to,
sounded like... Sorry, I was going to say, it only sounded like you were a bit reserved about him actually mentioning at the end the $99. And if you can do, if you've been given the authority to use it, surely you should be able to mess around with it.
just thinking, you might be able to record it and cut that bit off.
That's what I was
Yeah.
going to say. You
Yeah.
can screen record it and then just edit it so as none of that information. I mean,
Yeah.
We
there-
might do
That's
that.
all.
hopefully there's a point at which you can cut it so as it's more natural. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
we'll
don't
do
know.
that, mate.
That's
Yeah.
a good idea, actually.
Yeah.
That hadn't even crossed my mind. We only did it yesterday, and I said, "Oh, sorry, we'll just get it out, and then
Yeah.
I'll put it in here." So I thought, well, now we don't need a video on the thank you page.
So one of our campaigns, we're using that as the advert, basically.
So,
Oh.
so literally, then I've just put there. If you want to sign up, you can do it, and that takes them to the all-in page to sign up.
Yeah.
So I thought we just flipped it to what we normally do, and we're just trialing it.
That's cool.
To see if it helps. So that is that. Stop sharing.
Can I ask a question? Tracking. Tracking when you're doing blogging seems to be a bit harder to find the information, and so I'm wondering how to do it, because I don't know, I'm just totally confused about where to look for training, as in basically what I want to know is how many people, I can find out how many people are like looking at my posts, but I don't know how to find out what they've clicked on when they've subscribed, because I've got two lists on my blog. I've got one to get like an update email when I post a new blog, and then I've got the other one which is the video list, and they're clearly distinguishable on my website. But I would really like to know, I've got a few subscribers now, and I really want to know what they clicked on, what they read before they clicked, but I'm not sure how to go about finding the information about.
That should be your $T equals.
Yeah.
You know.
But where do you go for the? Is it all back in the SFM back office then, or?
Well, I mean, this is actually something that Sandra Lemming will be able to help you out on if it's something that you're struggling with. But I know that the $T equals at the end of the link that is on the button.
Yeah.
Well, after they've signed your form and click that button should have the. That's right. Yeah, that button should have the T equals.
Yeah.
Because I've done that, but then I don't know.
But you need to have the code in your website on every page and the one that Sandra showed me was just the fact of having analytics, Google Analytics. If you put the UAT tag, I think it is. I'm sure it's the UAT or an AU tag. I can't remember which one it is now, but the one that is actually analytics, sounds more like it's an AU tag. That will actually allow the information to come through to your dashboard.
Maybe that's what I'm missing. On my dashboard, my subscribers don't actually even show up on my dashboard. Nothing shows up as being.
I would.
But then Aweber tells me how many people are subscribed and everything, but I don't know where they're coming from.
You can put that $T equals on the link of every blog as well, so that you know exactly which blog they've come from. Is that what you're after?
That's kind of what you're after.
Kind of, yeah.
I mean, then in Aweber, when they subscribe and you click the arrow, that's what Anita told me. You go down like on their name. So when they subscribe, you click on their name, you go down the arrow, and on the left, if you fill the T equals, it should be like a little box with T equals, and then you have all the tracking here.
Show you there. Okay, so it's an Aweber thing. Because I was thinking, well, you know, there's so many different options of places where you can go for information. I'm just baffled. I don't know.
The basic one for now is $T equals, literally on anything to do with email links, blog links, anything like that.
Yeah.
If it's website stuff, then it's a bit more complicated. You have to do more what H is talking about there with you. I think it is UAT, isn't it? It's on your dashboard. The links.
I mean, some of them I'm saying, well, they can click on the Start Here tab that I've got at the top, and then that takes you to a landing page, or I've got landing page on the front page of my website. It's all really there. So if they're already on the website, they're going to stumble across it, you know. And then I've got a tab like the sidebar with so they can sign up as well from that. But yeah,
I would have a chat with Sandra.
Yeah, Sandra's going to kick in big time now.
So to find her, I have to go to Where
Well,
exactly?
I mean, she's in the Mentors site. She comments on quite a few things. You just have to do a search for her name, and she should
Yeah.
pop up.
Right.
She's also in a couple of Facebook groups as well, I believe. She's fairly easy to track down, though.
She'll be sick and tired of the site to live your life to the full people.
I'll see if I can get her details while you're chatting.
Yeah, nice one. Owen.
Track it.
Thanks.
Yeah, because you need to know where they're coming from, Karen, don't you?
Yeah,
Obviously.
exactly. And while I've got 3 subscribers now. I'm very excited to have my 3.
Yeah, you can go at any moment. You never know, you know. You never know.
Yeah, one of them, he's actually like an old friend of mine. We went to university together.
Yeah.
And he stumbled across me because I'm putting everything out on social media. And he's well into it, and he runs his own business, but it's not online, and he wants to do more stuff online. So I think it's great for
That's
him.
cool.
Yeah.
Some sales coming in.
Yeah, hopefully, fingers crossed.
Offer him your services for £1,000 a
Don't
month.
say that. That's not very. It's a friendly website. Not a friend with benefits, Nita.
That's quite expensive.
You have to excuse Nita sometimes, you know.
I know, I speak before I think.
She had a bottle of cider at the pub yesterday, and it's still in.
It's in the blood still.
Anyway, it might be a good idea, Karen.
Sorry, Karen. I've put in a link to her actual diary.
Oh, brilliant.
But I wouldn't just go straight in there and book yourself in. She's easily found on the Mentor site just by clicking the search option and typing in her name. And that's all I did was literally just found a name, sent her a quick message, and just said, I understand that you'd be able to help me out with some website issues I've been having, or something along those lines. And she says, yeah,
Okay.
she literally just sent me that link that I've given you there. But at least you can see how long your wait would be, because I only had to wait 3 days because I actually managed to get her on a Sunday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it seems like she's able to be contacted at any time.
Yeah,
Mm.
one of the
I'm
key
getting
ones.
weekly rotas in the cafe at the moment, which is a bit of a nightmare. So it's hard to plan ahead with anything.
Yeah, it can't be easy.
Yeah.
Where's Terry?
I don't know. I know, meant to be going through his numbers. Where's he gone?
Just
Don't
wave
know.
to Terry because he'd be watching this, maybe. Terry.
He's just a user. He's used you for what he wants, and now he's
That's it. Yeah.
He's maybe stuck
probably-
in London.
He'd
That's
probably
last
his priority would be food. So, any more questions? Anyone else? Anyone?
I did actually have a question.
Just
You
give
know,
it to
on,
Sandra, Howard.
it's my bald spot as well that you got to be careful of. The Aweber. Now, I know that we were talking about double opt-in, and some people saying don't use it. Others saying it's probably a good idea to use it, and then later on down the line ask Aweber to take it off, which all seemed a bit strange when it's an option. You can take it on or off yourself. The only thing I've noticed is that I've actually got just the sign up part of my landing page is actually imported from Aweber. So it's just a form, just a basic form that I've used. And for some reason, even though all my settings are saying I don't want the double opt-in, it's still doing the double opt-in, but just on that inserted sign up pane.
Have you spoken to Aweber?
I haven't, no, but I didn't know whether there was a simple, because I only realised it today when I was doing some testing. And I didn't know whether someone had a quick answer to that one. If they don't, then I will get on to...
No, it's an Aweber thing, because I had it as well, because I went and changed all my lists further on in the in the list that we can move people to, because I usually keep everyone, once the people have gone to Elite, I keep everyone in Elite, and I actually need to start splitting some of my goals away into their own goals. So if the gold members suddenly get a welcome, you're now a gold member, it's just me moving you into a list, a new list. because I thought with this training that's coming up with YouTube, if I want to just write to you individually, I didn't want to write to everyone at Elite about the gold training that's going on. So I'm going to be shifting people across soon. But when I came to do that, I tested it on myself and it came up with confirmation pending. And I was like, what the hell is this? And we got onto Aweber. It's took me 3 times with 3 different reps to get it sorted. Because I was like, can you just do these lists? Can you just make the turn off confirmation pending? And they're not particularly happy to turn confirmation pending off. And I said to them, look, it's a third party, this, and this. My things need to move automatically. And once they explained that, they were happy. And they were like, right, okay, we need to know the sales page for each person coming across. So they wanted, so on yours, it'll be, if you're wanting to move them into the leads, they wanted whatever the URL, they wanted all these different URLs. And I was like, what do you need those for? And they're like, oh, because we need to know you're genuine. I'm like, I've got 14,000 subscribers. Do I think we're pretty genuine? And they were like, oh, okay. Anyway, it's took me 3 times. Each time they said they'd done it. And each time I tested it, hadn't been done. Anyway, I got this bloke in the end. And the bloke, he was lovely. The third bloke sorted me out. And he's like, I've done it for you. They just haven't hit this final button. I was like, great.
So it really is nothing that we can do. It's a back office.
No, as long as you've took them off, haven't you, on your confirmation pending on your screen, it's over to Aweber now to turn it off at their end as well.
Right, okay. I said my landing page is not my landing page, it's actually my About Me page. So it's not as important as my landing page. But it's just a bit frustrating that if anybody does happen to sign up through that, they're going to be confronted with a confirmation email.
Yeah. It's annoying because we've got a member who came in, he's elite. He's an elite member, and when he moved over as the elite member, it was when this messing around with lists was going on, and he's gone into confirmation pending, and he's just stuck there. So I've had to WhatsApp him and say, look, I'm sorry, but can you go into your emails and check this box to say, yes, it's fine. And he hasn't done it yet. And I'm like, oh, he's sitting there, he's an elite, and he's not getting anything from us to help him.
Yeah.
So I thought, well, I'll have to reach out to him again in another week and just say, you need to do this, so you know, we can guide you what next steps to take. So yeah, it's annoying. It is annoying, that side.
It is, but I don't think it's going to make too much of an effect on my advert, because the advert goes straight to the landing page, and the landing page is fine.
Yeah.
It's just my About Me page.
Yeah. Oh well.
Thank you.
So you're going to go live when, Howard?
I've literally finished this afternoon going through Dan's training for putting all the settings on. I mean, there was something else. Oh, I wanted to change my emails. I just think they're far too wordy. Yeah. So I wanted to change the first 2 or 3. So at least I've got 3 days worth to back me up before, otherwise I'll be at a bit of a rush if I only do 1 at a time. So I'd probably like to do 2 or 3, get them less wordy. I think you actually said originally you'd put your pictures in but then took them off. Something about loading time, or
the first email we always put, our very first email is what to expect, and there's nothing in it, there's no links or nothing to get into the inbox.
Right.
So we put our own email in, literally to drop in their inbox 5 minutes before workshop 1 arrives.
Oh, okay. Just an introductory email. Was it a video?
No, because you want to get into their inbox, and the way of guaranteeing to get into the inbox is no links, nothing to websites, no logos, just pure text.
Right. Great idea.
Even just sincerely, Howard, no signature with a photograph, nothing, just plain. And then what should happen is once you've got into the inbox, they should just then follow in, because there's so many links in those emails. And I was like, how on earth are they all going to go into the inbox?
I mean,
if you can pare them down.
Yeah. I mean, once they get your first one, I mean, the fact that it's a recognised email in their system
doesn't guarantee it.
Doesn't? Okay.
No. So with those static emails that you're getting from them, just pare them down a bit, because some of them, when I looked at them, there was like 5 different links, same link, but like 5 of them all throughout. And I'm like, you don't need that many.
Too top heavy, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Too salesy.
I mean, I've been looking at them from my point of view, and I can't be bothered to read them.
No,
I can't be bothered to read them.
Yeah.
Sure, nobody else will. So yeah, I'm going to start going through the mammoth task of getting those rewritten.
Yeah.
I've made sure that everything else in the website refers to just my target avatar.
Yeah.
My website at the moment is like one great big landing page, I suppose you could say. That I've tried to make it as relevant as possible. So if they do decide to go and start looking around my website, not so much on my website, it's not so much about business, it's more about trying to tackle my avatar's problems.
Yeah.
The only problem that I'm a little bit concerned about is how relevant the actual mini site is, because I can't do anything with it. I can only change 1 or 2 paragraphs. The rest of it is all business, 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 and it's not necessarily what I'm trying to get people interested in. Interested in the self-improvement side of the site.
Yeah, well, you've got to keep talking to. I mean, that's the thing. You've got to keep talking at them about what's going on, because if they're coming in and not knowing it's to do with the business, so you've got.
I have said that. I mean, you've seen the video. I literally halfway through, I say, not only is it going to help you with this, but a byproduct is that you're going to be able to set up your own business. It will give you everything you need to set up your own business. So
so you do touch on it. It's not just all mine. Yeah, okay,
but it's
that's
not,
fine.
it's not predominantly.
Because otherwise, you get a load. I mean, if you just do all mindset, of course, they don't know what they're coming in for, and they'll quite happily just take all that lovely value content that you're giving them and fly with it, because you're really helping them, but they don't go anywhere with the business. So you've got to get a bit of a 50-50 almost on it. This month I've gone the other way. This month I've gone more businessy with the emails, and we're getting a lot more unsubscribes. So I don't know if you noticed there, we had 70 unsubscribes, but it's obviously people who've come in, and these are really on just business. I've done it for September just to trial it and see what happens.
Good sign,
and they're all they're unsubscribing. But it's not a case of panicking thinking, oh my God, we're obviously hitting what we want to hit and saying, well, obviously it's not for you, so disappear.
You're getting rid of all the Harry Krishnas, basically.
So if you look there, they're literally, they are 1 minute. That's all I do. So I've got what to expect with a name.
What's it about?
41%. And then here's the workshop training you asked for, and then they go off into the workshop training.
Oh, I see.
So there's nothing to click in that first email. I don't know why we've got 3% click showing there when there shouldn't be anything to click on it.
You're kind of warning them that the email may turn up in their junk mail.
I think so. It is on the landing page, telling them to check. Thank you page.
All right.
On the other thank you page, is not on that one I showed you before. So that one, that looks a lot there. Maybe that's better. So it's just, next few weeks, sending you across valuable resources, blah, 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 blah. Even that's a little bit wordy, but it's just telling them that you're going to get the workshops. If you can't find them, that's the big one, look in you and how to do it.
Yeah.
Because some of them don't know how to do it. Now refresh your inbox, and the next email with the video will be waiting for you. And there's no links.
So they've got the unsubscribe and change subscriber settings to click on, maybe.
Oh, maybe that's what the click is. Yeah, maybe it's that. It could be, because that's the two. That's the only link in there. There's not even Instagram, Facebook icons or anything to click on.
Well spotted, Karen.
So that's our first one, and then literally 1 minute later, they go straight into the workshop one.
Did you change the emails from the workshops, like 1, 2?
Yeah. So
I'll do that too then.
I mean, just to show you workshop 2.
This is on Convertry.
It will see how short it is.
Oh, that's great. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And also this free like account thing is not even relevant anymore, I think. So
No, they've cut the free account now.
yeah,
Oh,
so
have
I took the links off. Yeah.
I think
Oh, I didn't realise.
I don't know if all the links are off yet. They're working through it. Some of them are still going because we got a free yesterday.
Yeah, we're getting Scrabblers coming in.
So I think they're working through trying to change them all. But yeah, see, I took that right down to literally very basic. And this goes to Convertry on.
Okay.
So when they hit that, oh, I'm going to have to preview and test it. When they hit that, that now goes through, and this is Convertry.
Boom, straight away.
So,
Oh, okay, got it.
and then, so we copied their
Yeah.
style of page. We copied it, but we're totally in control of this page. We can do anything with it. We can drag anything in. We can put the 10K webinar in. So of course we've got the free webinar there.
That's cool.
10K.
Definitely
So
do
you
that.
can literally, you can do what you want with Convertry. So we clone the pages to get the next one. Next one done.
That's why people get Convertry, basically. Isn't
Yeah.
Sneak peek
Here's
again.
today's reality. Choose
That's lovely. I love that that sneak peek video. And then you've got your own buttons on. You can go through and straight through to the all-in page.
Yeah, and are you aware that of the spam checker in Aweber?
The spam checker, where's this?
It gives you a score for your emails to know whether or not they're likely to end up in the.
Oh, I
junk.
didn't know that. No. No idea.
I think we did that with Terry.
We
Yeah,
did
I was
that
gonna
on
say
that
it
We
was
did it on a webinar. Yeah, I remember hearing you talk about that.
Yeah. It's in, where is it now?
testing your memory now. I can't
In
remember.
drafts, isn't it?
I think you may have to go back to the main.
Oh, you have to go.
Oh no,
into
there we are. It's not on this one, but there is actually the little tiny menu option at the top right hand corner of every email. You just have to go. I think you may have to go into messages. So if you go into messages next to campaign stats.
Oh, hang on. Where are we going? Here we go. Spam score.
That's the one.
Oh, got it. That tiny little. Okay, cool. That's great.
Yeah, so you can click on that,
You can change it, can't you, quite quickly?
and it gives you a
Score.
Good.
gives you a little score telling you whether it's safe to send. So it's looking at that. So that's one of our broadcasts. So what I do, I've got a test list in Aweber, set up a separate list, and I send them to the test to check it works and whether it lands into the test email. So I have an email set up for Anita never opens emails, and I have Anita always opens up emails.
Yeah.
And I send these to both and see where they end up. And if they end up in the normal inbox, that's great. If they don't, when we go into promos, I come back into here, I change some wording or something, or the picture or the link, or just to find different things. And then we go from there and we retest it again and again and again. It takes a while to get it right, but then you start to realize what works and what doesn't work.
That's great. That's super smart. I think Dan does that, right?
Yeah, well, he gets the girls to do it.
Yeah, of course. I wish I had two girls do
He
it as well.
also, he also
The help.
you can go and look at, oh, what was it called? You just Google it, words not to use in emails.
I was about to say, is it a list or something?
There
not
is
to
a
use?
list of keywords that you shouldn't really use. So they don't particularly like click here. So
Yeah.
it's best trying to put that into some sort of a sentence. But I think more with our age group, if you don't have click here, when they see the blue text, a lot of them don't know. That
Oh, they
that's
don't
a link.
click on it, yeah.
I didn't
That's
know it
kind of
was a
obvious.
link when I started the school.
Oh, got it.
Yeah. So like I just think that, well, if you're not particularly tech savvy, you wouldn't know. You'll just think that's funny colour writing. You know, is it?
Button, that red button.
Yeah, you have to kind of make it obvious. But if it's for your avatar, for the young ones, they would be very tech savvy and up on things, so they would know. So you wouldn't have to put click here. You'd be able to just put it into a sentence. So if you're ready to get started now, you know, you can do so immediately, and that can be the link. Yeah.
Smart.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. That's cool. That's a good idea. That's what I need to do next as well. Check the promotion and Aweber and stuff.
Yeah. But you can usually tell with your opening rates and things, if things aren't opening too well, you kind of get an idea that that email's not not landed in the inboxes. My workshop 1 went in, but workshop 2 didn't.
Oh yeah, same actually.
Yeah.
And all the videos, the new videos they added to the Aweber, all in promotion as well. You know, all the testimonials and stuff. So I was like,
yeah, it's a tricky one. It's hard to get it right as well, because obviously you need the links. I mean, I used the Landria Onka video. I cannot get that to land in an inbox, and I've stripped everything away apart from her video. And I'm like, what? I think, well, it'll go in some. I'll just have to take the risk. It's landing in some and not in the others. So. Yeah,
that's true. Because a couple of them are cool actually. They really relate to my avatar. So I was like, oh, I need them. But
yeah.
Otherwise, just ask the links to support and just do in Convertri or something.
Yeah. Well, that's it. If you can get things set up in Convertri as well, you can bring those videos across. I did that with the Landria one. I took the video of Landria, put it into our own Convertri page, and then you just link through to that, which gives you a better chance then of, because you're not using the SFM stuff.
And you can even add some 10K webinar stuff around and stuff.
Yeah, you can do all sorts with Convertri. Very, very easy to use. Yeah. Cool. Right, guys.
Hello.
Well done.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Nice one. I'm off to get some ice cream now. I think Karen's made me feel jealous.
Yes, that is dinner. That's on his dinner.
He's just watching TV.
Yeah. What flavour ice cream was it, Karen?
Vanilla, but like a posh vanilla one with little. Actually, you could see the vanilla.
Vanilla pod seeds.
The vanilla pods, all very nice. Do you put any sauce on it?
No, I was going to put honey, but then I realised I'd run out. So yeah.
No.
Oh, we've got honey. We could have sent some over. Right, guys. So next week's webinar.
Tuesday
At 9:30. So Karen's probably working.
Probably.
So yeah, we're just going to alternate it just to see how we go. Only because last Tuesday we went down to 4, and because there's so many have gone back to work, so we were light on numbers. So we said, well, we'll alternate it as well, because obviously we're advertising out in Canada now, and I thought, well, this would be a better time for them with a 5-hour difference, and Dubai as well, aren't we?
Yeah.
So we're just going to experiment and see if it, and then if it works out well, we'll keep it as it is. If it doesn't,
I'm really happy you changed it. I've really missed being on this webinar every Tuesday, and
yeah,
I always watch the catch up, but it's not the same as actually being on it live, is it?
No.
You've got to join in.
You need a bit of energy vibe, don't you? Sometimes. Yeah.
It's nice to see you back, Karen.
Yeah, nice to be back.
Yeah, with your new haircut as well. You had blonde tints, haven't you?
Yeah, it didn't really changed that much. Everyone at work was expecting it to be really drastic, I think.
Like Marilyn Monroe or something. Yeah.
Not that someone's stalking you or anything, you know.
It just shows I'm watching your videos though, doesn't it?
Yes.
And your elderflower cordial one as well, that was an epic.
Yeah.
I know.
That'll be in the summary for the 90-day one.
Yeah. That was great, that video. Memories of summer, eh? And you're picking blackberries as well on your walk.
Yeah, that was so good. I couldn't leave them alone, yeah.
You make me feel hungry every time I watch your bloody video.
Right, guys.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, guys.
See you next Tuesday.
Nice to see you all again.
9.
And hopefully I'll have some stats for you.
Yes.
Real.
Nice one.
Real.
Get your video and live your life to the full as well. Eh?
Get your video into the group.
Oh yes, I will.
Oh yeah, that'd be great to check it out.
No problem, we'll do.
Yeah, you've got to
Thank
get your
you.
popcorn ready though for that one. It's about 20 minutes
You
long.
do
I
need
think.
your popcorn.
Yeah, not quite 20 minutes. I
I
managed to
grab a
chop,
beer. I grab a
I
beer.
managed, I managed to chop it down from something like 10 minutes to 8, and I couldn't really
Oh.
chop too much out without it being a bit disjointed. So I thought, well, sod it, just go for it.
It's like a series, isn't it? It's like a
Yeah,
popcorn, isn't it?
exactly.
The thing is, if somebody resonates with you, they'll click before
Yeah.
the end anyway, you know, and go and check it out. So
Yeah.
our first one was ours 9 or 11?
11.
Was
It was
okay,
crap.
but it was rubbish.
It
Yours
was rubbish.
was very composed. Ours was.
Thank you very much. Yeah, I've spent some time on it, and I think all that video editing came in very useful. So probably as a first effort, I think I can give myself a pat on the back for that.
It was brilliant.
Yeah, it was
Absolutely
good.
brilliant.
Throw it in the group and let everyone see it.
Will do. Yeah, and comments. I need people to know whether there's something that doesn't quite.
Tell them it's a load of rubbish.
Tell me if there's something that doesn't quite work or looks odd or can't work out what I'm saying, all that sort of stuff.
I'm sure Martin will make comments on it. Martin gets going on it.
Yes.
I put mine on the 90 days video challenge, and I had like 80 comments.
Yeah.
So you should do that too, because
Oh, that's true. Yeah, I could do that as another 90 day.
Yeah.
Good
Yeah.
idea.
Yeah.
Thank you for that. Wonderful. All right, I won't keep any more.
All right. See you guys.
I've got to go. I'm hungry.
I'm thirsty as well.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Thank you. Thank you,
Yeah.
everyone.
Bye.
Bye. Nice to meet you guys.